Hi, good afternoon. I am Gail Harkness and I'm from 3D Leisure at Home. Just going to be doing Fatburn Extreme with you today, so hopefully you're going to come on and join me. And we have 16 exercises in today's. It is called Masseter and it is all body workout, toning from head to toe, high impact, but will suit anybody if you take the different options to each exercise. So again, with this one, there is no breaks, so the rest breaks you take are your own. So you rest whenever you need a rest. So if you feel you're working your maximum, which you're meant to do, it's 20 minutes to push hard, and we have like a little warm up, a demo, and a cool down at the end. But the 20 minutes you push your hardest at, and then you take rests when you need them, and then once you feel you've recovered, you come back in and you push hard again. So hopefully you're up for this today. If you haven't done it before, it really does take the heart rate up quite a bit, so rest when you need it. I can't stress that enough. And have a drink of water, give yourself space to move around, and if you haven't got much space to go across, turn side on. I'll run through the demo, so do the demo with me, because that'll be your main bit of your warm-up, and then you will be prepared and you know what's happening when you come to the main bit. I'm not going to put the music on just now, just going to run through a couple of the exercises, so hopefully you're enjoying so far. It's a lovely day here in Glasgow, and as I said, I'm Gail and I do work for Power Club in Glasgow. So we're going to run through this and hopefully you'll feel great at the end of it. You can also catch up on YouTube, and this one is a good one. I haven't done this one before with you, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. Most of the exercises, if you have done them, will be familiar to you anyway, so you'll be able to push hard. So we're just going to start off with 1, 2, 3 hold. But we're going to do a couple of squats first, so I just want you to go down and up here. So just squatting low and pushing, so we're getting the legs just to warm up. And then we want to take that into a little hamstring curl, so you want to kick up to the back, kicking your bottom. So make sure that you kick right up as far as you can, dig your elbows back, side to side. And then we'll take that to a little jog, just a light jog, quiet toes, feet quiet, knees to the front, and then little jacks. And bigger jacks, bend the legs, take the squat a little bit lower, and then we're just going to lean from side to side and try and reach to the floor. Try and keep this leg nice and straight. And this is Happy Saturday. Or is it Friday? Friday, mixing up my days here. So, weekend. And pushing. And take it to a little march. It was my anniversary last night, so I was out, had a meal, so that's why I'm mixing up my days, thinking it's the weekend, as in Saturday. And, okay, right, 1, 2, 3 hold, we'll do the little demos and then we'll go through and we'll do a mini stretch. So you can do this on the spot or you can travel. So, 1, 2, 3, pause on the third. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's on your spot. If you are traveling, you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you have space. So again, the higher the knee is, the harder, but pause for about 2 or 3 seconds when you hold that knee up. The second one, 7 pulse press up. My weak one, not very good to press up, so if you're able to do full press ups on toes, you can do that, and if not, on knees, or your feet can be wider. So you want to be in your plank position, bottom down, and then you pulse down 7, and then you push up 1. So the 7 pulses, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push up. So again, take that to where you can do your best press up at. Squat burns. Squat burns, we're doing 4 squat jumps. So your squat jumps will be nice and high, and then you follow that with 4 squats with grounded feet. But make sure, if you wanted to make this really, really hard, high intensity, that your jumps are high, you land nice and light. And if you have knee issues, then you can just match out if you want, and then just do small squats or do tap backs. So plenty of options, guys. So 10-10 sprint. So we are 10 sprints on the spot, and we drop down, bottom flat, and we do 10 hill climbers. So you can tap if you don't want to bring the knees under chest, and on the jogs, if you want to make it harder, you can bring your knees higher. So we have bent knee sit up. So we are down on the floor. Now the legs are meant to be in the air, but if you can't do that, then you can just stay with a modification would be to keep the legs down. And I call this like prayer hands. The legs are up and you reach with the fingers kind of over the knee. So it's kind of reach, breathe out and in, out and in. And if it's too difficult, you can do it with the feet on the floor or rest in between when you need to rest. So plyo lunge. So we are split jump. So again, on a plyo lunge, you want this knee to come right down, and obviously the higher you jump, the harder. If you have knee issues, you might want to just tap back, and easier would be slowing it down, not going as fast and not going as low. Electric heels. So this is like your little ski set. Your bottom comes down, but on this one, the heels are off the floor, and then you pulse here. If you lose your balance, come down, come back up. Obviously, if you're higher, it'll be easier. And if you need to come up, give a little slap for those legs. If they're burning, it really, really hits the quads hard. So you feel the legs tiring, but your aim is try and push through it. And when you have to rest, that's when you rest. So we are looking for side lunges. So like we did in the warm-up, only this time, you're trying to keep your arms forward, and you just lunge. Lower your lunge, the harder. If you want to make that harder, you can add in a jump in the middle. But if not, you just stick with leaning to one side, trying to keep the arms up. And we are, what are we? Butt kicks. Hands behind, on your bottom, and you're kicking up, trying to touch your heels off the palms of the hands. You can go faster to make it harder, or slower, obviously to make it easier. Snowboard rotations. This is the one that you want to look forward every time you land. The arms are up and you jump from side to side as if you're coming down the mountain on a snowboard. So you want to be looking forward so that you know where you're going, but the arms stay up. And easier is if you don't jump as high and don't twist as wide. And then we are crossovers, so we're back on the floor, lying down. Now you can have your hands under your lower back to protect the back. The legs are low and they're just crossing over each other. So it's like a crossover. And if you need to rest, you rest and come back in. Harder is as lower as you can go, easier is a little bit higher. So again, you can do that to what level suits you best. Sprints, back up, just basically thinking you're in a race. Try and move the arms as you sprint. So the sprint isn't really your rest, it's meant to be flat out. And then you do your drop squats. So drop squats are hands up to the head. You drop down, reach down the side of the legs and back in again. And if you can, come all the way down to floor. Don't have the bum up when you squat. So you try and bring your bottom down and the legs low. And that is it. So I am out of breath just demoing. I've been rushing around this morning. So, okay, foot out, bottom back, quick little stretch. Get these muscles ready. Pushing your bottom back, chest down. And then you want tummy pulling in tight, hip pushing out to the front, heel drawing into your bottom. You can hold on if you want, changing sides, just a quick little mini stretcher because we want to get into the main thing and work extra hard. Okay, chest down, arms down, neck rested, dropping it, and then coming up, feet in and out, taking it over. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, lean into it, breathe in, reach up to ceiling, breathe out. And that's our demo done. Hopefully you are ready to go. This is an awesome workout, it's really, really good. So hopefully you stay with it. And if you don't feel that you can manage it, rest more. And if you feel you only want to do 10-15 minutes, it's 20 minutes, this next bit. But if you don't feel that you're up to that level, take more rests or just do 10-15 minutes and then build up. You will build up your stamina. So once I hit this music, guys, we are ready to go. So this is Masita. And we are... Okay, here we go.
Fatburn Extreme Massacre workout, starting with.
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hold.
So I'm traveling. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3 this on the spot. There's a hand off space. Or you can travel side on. Watch it slide. I have the trainers on. I have to take these socks off in a bit.
7 pulse press up.
Presses. So we are down, bottom down, 7. And push up for 7 pulses. Make a line with your spine. Push up. 7. On toes if you can. Push. Okay, 4 squat jumps. So squat jumps, nice and high, quiet feet, and then you have your 4 regular squats down, push out the hip at the top. And then you have the 4 squat jumps again. You just repeat. And don't jump as high if it's too hard. 10 sprints. If you're counting, drop down, 10 for the climber. Fast. 10. Come on, you can do this. You've had your prep. Woo! To 10. Okay, and your bare hands on the ground. Legs up. Reach. Breathe out as you reach over. If it's too difficult, feet to the floor. As you can balance, reach. Tummy down tight. Split jumps. Okay, team. Low back knee. Higher jump to make it harder. Not as low. Easier, tap back, modification. Your choice. Make it as hard as you can make it and rest when you need it. Okay, holding gentleness. Right hand down, into plank, leg is lifted. If this is too difficult and you can't do a plank, knee on the floor. Keep it going, guys. Balance. Woo! See this.
Electric heels.
Heels off the floor. Lift those heels. If you lose your balance, come down, back up. Bottom low. Come on. High set. This burns. Good name, squat burns.
Advanced plank left.
Left arm down. So this, your body is side plank. Leg is up. Don't allow this hip to drop down. If you can't, hold up with the hip back, down on the knee or elbow. So you might find elbow plank is your other option because your balance is easier on the elbow to the full arm. So, pipe taps, bottom up, come into plank, tap back, 1 foot back to plank, move out and in, out and in, out, reach, come back to plank in between each one, up and a plank, bang down, tummy up. This is our arm out and back. So you might need to go side on to your room, low as you come down. If you want to hop, hop, jump, push, get back up. Okay, keep this going. I am too slidey to keep it going, guys. Take your bottom, speed it up. Faster than this, it's not to rest. Faster. Push.
Snowboard rotation.
Down the mountain. Woo. Low bottom. Jump. Jump. Come on. Easier. Not as low. Not as fast. A lot easier.
Crossovers.
On the ground, lie. And put my hands under my lower back. Head rested. Cross the toes. Put the small of the back into the floor. Woo! Keep it going until you have to rest. Rest, come back in.
Sprints.
Back up. Sprinter team. Elbows, hands. Think of race. Speed up, push. Woo! Come on, happy Sunday. Let's do a good after this. Woo! Faster.
Drop squats.
Okay, drop squat. Remember, bottom, coming down, on your out feet, in feet back in. Hands, temples, floor, temples, or outside the knee. Easier, slow it down, faster, harder.
1, 2, 3, hold.
Here we go, knees. 1, 2, 3. More space you have, more space to cover. Woo! High knee. Up, up. Get in tight.
7 pulse press up.
Presses. Okay. Knees or toes. The 7. Picking up after 7. And if you can do a proper on toes.
Squat burns.
squat burns, 4 squat jumps. The more space we create from feet to floor, the harder. 4 squats, low bottom. We can speed these up, team. Push.
10 sprints.
Okay, 10 sprints. There's a gorgeous day in Glasgow today. Sun shining. You walk if you want. Woo! Fast hill climbers. If it's too difficult, tap.
Bend knee sit up.
Play hands. Come on, are you with me? Reach. Breathe out, in. Out, in. This is hard. Feet down if it's too difficult.
Plyo lunge.
Split up, team. Okay. Are you giving me those low knees? Is it a high jump? Off the hand, up to the face. Woo! Too difficult? Tap. Your workout, you can do this.
Advanced plank right.
Right, hand down. If it's too difficult, with this leg up, you could also do a down and up. Or you can come onto elbow on the floor. Other option, easiest, knee on the floor. Keep up high, don't drop the head.
Electric heels.
Right, team. Heels, low butt and bows. I trust this bottom is down. We are not up here unless you have knee issues and you're not squatting as deep. Come on, you're doing so good. Smashing it today. Happy Friday.
Advanced plank left.
Are you with me? Left. This summer, pull them in tight. If you lose your balance, just bring it down, come back up. Belly in tight. Squeeze.
Pike taps.
Okay, from the plank, back feet spread apart, push. Come back into flat back, touch, flat, touch. So we're coming back to proper plank in between, guys. Breathe out, in, out, in.
Side lunges.
To the side. So down, up, down, up. Keeping those arms reaching out to the front. If it's too difficult, you don't come as low. If it's too easy, jump.
Butt kicks.
Picking up your hands. Come on. Faster, team. If you're on, please put on a comment. Let me know you're there. Come back to at the end. Come on, let's work this hard. Let's speed it up.
Snowboard rotations.
Down the mountain. How hard are you working now? Are you jumping? Extra high. Bottom. Push right back. Land, push. Arms up. Modify. Smaller. Not low. Squat.
Crossovers.
On the ground. Arms under. Head rested. Cross the feet. Woo. Working hard. Rest if you need it. Push. Push.
Sprints.
Okay. This. Woo. So this is not the rest. We are racing. Woo. Come on, team. Go, go. Faster. Keep the heart rate up.
Drop squats.
Okay. Down, in, down, in. Harder, add in a bigger jump. You can reach high on the jump. Easier, don't reach as low, slow it down. You can do this.
1, 2, 3, hold.
1, 2, 3, or on the spot. Higher knee, pause, travel if you can. Woo. High, come on, with me, push.
7 pulse press up.
Presses, from toes if you can, knees if not. 7 pulses down, neck in line with the spine, push up. Push. And toes is harder. Keep it going.
Squat burns.
4 squat jumps. We are up and down a lot today, slow enough. 4 regular squat, push up out. 4 squat jumps, higher team. Lower back.
10 sprints.
10 sprints, fast sprints. Move the arms, drop it down. Fast hill climbers. 10. So fast sprints, slower, easier, tap in, easier if you don't want to do hill climbers. All options.
Sit up.
What was this? Okay. Reach. Excellent. Looking good. Keep this going. Feet on the floor if it's too hard. Or rest.
Plyo lunge.
Split jump side. Now I don't know about you, I'm sweating now. I need this door to be open shortly. Woo. Too hard? Tap it. Come on. How high can you jump? How low can you drop? Push.
Advanced plank right.
Right hand down. Leg up. Don't allow this hip to drop down. Keep the hip up. Hips level to the front. Hold. Reach up this hand. Hip high.
Electric heels.
Here we go. Burny, burny. Squat down. Lift the heels off the floor. Take the bottom lower. And pulse. Look at the sweat. Woo. This is a couple of wines I had extra last night. Really, not good. Squeeze.
Advanced plank left.
Left. And as I said, if this is too hard, guys, then you can come down on elbow. You can have knee on the floor. Hardest though is full arm for balance. Advanced plank.
Pike taps.
Okay, now we spread feet, up and down, move out, in. Come right back, tummy up, don't slump though. So put the stomach up and come back into plank. You can speed this up.
Side lunges.
Okay, deep. Right down. Put the bum back, keep this leg straight. So this leg is lengthening on your adductor. Harder. Jump. Jump. Push.
Kicks.
Kicking up. You keep this going. I am opening the door. And easy. Woo. Okay, speed this up, team. Faster. Stomach in. Push.
Snowboard rotations.
Down the mountain. How high are you jumping? Let me see. Feet. How much distance? On the jump. Low that. Easier. Mortified. Not as low.
Crossovers.
Lie down. Not for a rest. Hands under. Lower back. Woo! Breathe. Cross those feet. Low. As low off the floor as you can. Rest if you need to.
Sprints.
Back up. Here we go, team. Come on, dig the elbows back. Move your arms. Race. How fast can you go? Push it now.
Drop squats.
Slow. Slower. Not too slow. Easier. Max it. High. Come on, this is the difference. Woo! Go. Push. If you need a rest, rest. Back in. Woo! I can't get over that sober.
Masseter workout is now
That was
over.
20 minutes.
Let the afterburn begin.
So good. You deserve a drink. So this is where we take the heart rate down into the lovely stretch. Love stretching. Don't skip the stretches because you always want to lengthen the muscle that you've just worked hard back to its original state. And if you don't do that, you don't do your stretches, then you have lactic acid that builds up in the muscles, whereas you have DOMS, that delayed onset of muscle soreness, whether you sore for days. So please stretch. And good when the body is warm, get the best out of the stretches. So bottom, push it back. I lean on my bent leg because that takes pressure pushing through this knee on the straight leg. My toes lifted, and if I don't come low, I won't feel it as much. So I usually on the out breath, ease down and then scoop this bottom back and up to the ceiling. So it travels right up into the head of the hamstring. You really want to lengthen the hamstrings when you've been doing power jumps and squats. Change it. Deep breath in, breathe out, take it into your stretch. And then you breathe in and you hold your stretch. And you breathe out and you increase your stretch. So every out breath, you're trying to push lower to lengthen the muscle. So really pushing back. Okay, I'm just going to drop the hands to the floor here and slide the legs out, in and out with my legs to take it into your adductor stretch, the inner thighs. So you might just, if you can't reach, just take it, try and have a flat back. So you're trying to lift the head forward, lengthen the spine, and then we drop down slowly towards the floor. And if you can, take the hands elbows, head, anything that you can come down comfortably towards the floor or onto the floor. Oh, lovely breeze coming in through my door. Let the head get heavy. Ah, so good to stretch out. Okay, bring it in a little bit with the legs, and then we're just going to do one side. So we're going to walk your hands over and stretch down to get this inner thigh to lengthen a little bit more. Change it. And I am getting salt in my eye because I'm sweating. Come back to centre. So pull the feet in and out till you reach together. Then drop the chest down towards the knees. Out breath, push down. You might want to hug behind to give you a little bit of a bigger stretch, pulling down the chest. And then on out breath, we want to roll up, pulling the tummy up. So you've done so good there. 16 exercises we just worked through. So hopefully you worked hard enough to get the sweat on and you did rest when you needed it. We are heel to bottom stretch to stretch out the quad. If you can hold two hands to hold a tighter hug, that'll give you a better stretch. If not, one hand is fine, holding onto a wall or the ear. But push out this hip to the front because it increases the stretch in the quadriceps, so you want to really lengthen the front of those legs. Change your guys. So, how are we feeling? You will feel awesome after the stretch. Quick little shower and we will be right for the day. Done a great workout. So, excellent. Take it forward with the arms. Drop the head down. Push the arms forward to stretch out the upper back. Take that to the back and lift shoulders. Push the shoulders down and then lift the arms up. And then we want to just bring one arm over to the front. Straight arm, other arm, and draw across, stretching the back of the shoulder. Changing that, other arm over, bend and draw in. From there we want to take the hand behind the head, stretching the back of the arms, lengthen the fingers down the floor guys, pull that stomach in, hips pushing out to the front, so I'm not arching my back, I'm just working on pushing my head back against my arm, drawing the elbow over so I get a nice stretch into the back of the arms. And whoo, excellent. Waist stretch. Take the wrist, breathe in, pull up to the ceiling. Breathe out, take it over, so we're lifting up and over. Back up, breathing in, lifting up, breathing out across. Back up, and then just gently turn the fingers down. So we're giving the wrist stretch one way, fingers are down, then turn the hand over, fingers are down with the thumb centre. And then the other way, fingers down, thumb out, and then the other way, thumb into the middle, gentle pressure, pulling back, so you're opening up the wrist, both on the top and the bottom. Excellent. And then we're just going to push back onto the toe, slide the leg back, and then push that heel down into the floor. Ride forward so you get in the back of the calf to lengthen, and we're changing that. Slide this foot back, come onto the toe, come high, then sit back, heel to floor, and sink down to get the stretch up the back of the calf. And that feels so good. especially when you do your squat pulses and you're on your toes. And give a little shake, just a little swing, side to side. Well done, that was so good. I will be back tonight at 6 o'clock. I am covering Pilates for Kerry, so that will be low impact, just working all on the core and the back. So if you want to join me for that, it'll be 6 o'clock, it'll be 45 minutes. Would love to have you on, and as I said, if you want to put on a comment and let me know that you're there, that's fabulous. But hopefully you enjoyed that, and I will also be back tomorrow morning. Fitness Pilates at 9:30. So if you don't manage tonight, hopefully you can come on tomorrow morning, but you can do all of these on catch up, and please go on and do all the other amazing classes that we offer. But thanks so much, take care, have a fabulous Friday and a good weekend, and thanks for joining me. Bye.